You know I'll always love you forever, right? No matter what. You'll always be my number one baby girl. Now, here's 7 good mornings, 7 good nights, and 7 sweet dreams. Don't think it'll be too much, my mom told me as I loaded up on the bus to go to my week-long church camp. The trip was to Colorado, meaning I had a long bus ride ahead of me to ponder exactly what Mom just told me. As the time passed, as the bus ride got long and even more boring, I realized my mom meant every single thing she said, and she wouldn't change it for the world. My mom was someone who I take for granted entirely too much. She would take on the entire world for me, and although we have our discrepancies, she's made me who I am today, just as your mother most likely has influenced you in a positive manner. From the beginning, my mom always has and always will have faith in me. She'll stick by my side when times get tough, and she lives a life worth following after. Which leads me to my first main point. The faith my mom would have in me began from the moment she found out I existed. Because my mother got pregnant at such a young age, 18 years old, it would have been easy for her to shut the door immediately and just walk away. She could have done what many other young mothers do and have an abortion or put the kid up for adoption. But instead, she chose to keep me and raise me to be the respectful daughter she'd always envisioned I could be. She wasn't going to give up and just walk away. She accepted what she did, and she went to move on. Now, after making it through my terrible twos and my tantrum-filled threes, my 4-year-old year was going to put her strength to the test. But her ability to accept her consequences and move on, and her dedication in raising me to be a correct child, leads me to my second main point, which is that she will always stick by my side even when times get tough. In September of 1999, my mom's backbone was gone. Her supporter and true love passed away in a train accident, easily giving her a chance to fold up and walk away. But my mother instead saw this as an opportunity to build. She used my father's death as more of a reason to strengthen our relationship, and saw this as an opportunity to grow as a relationship between her and I. I began going to work with her and helping her to clean up and help her to close the store at night, anything that would help her and I to get closer and bond together. Even after struggling to provide for us on a single income, my mom managed to tuck me in every single night and make sure she told me she loved me infinity just like she always will. Now, her ability to move on and help our relationship to grow stronger leads me to my third and final main point. As I've gotten older, I've noticed all she does and all she has done in my life, and that she continues to live a positive lifestyle in order to influence and inspire me to the best she can. Regardless of how she feels, my mother remains the strong-willed individual she always has been. Seeing her persevere through whatever her life gives her inspires me to be strong as well. Physically, she pushes herself to the limits. She does what she doesn't think she can do. As an obese person, she lost over 200, 300 pounds and made it down to a size 4 dress size. My mother pushes herself to the limits and inspires me to do similar. My mom also does a great job at balancing her job and her home life. She does a wonderful job at keeping the balance between her career and what needs to be corrected there, and coming home at evening and spending time with her family, which she needs to do as well. Her priorities are nearly always in line, and she strives to live the most successful life she can, which is what I see in her and I hope to do as well. In conclusion, to sum it all up, my mother has all the qualities of a great person and so much more. She's everything that I hope I can be. Strong, brave, stubborn, and mostly loving. Though, through the many struggles we've faced together, I know she always has been and always will be by my side, and that is why I know she is the one I can rely on. I know that, although what I might be telling her is disappointing, she will love me beyond the day I die, regardless of what words are coming out of my mouth. My mother is like a chair. It can be knocked over, kicked, sat on, polished and shined up, but it will always be a chair, and it will always be there for support whenever that human being needs it. That chair is not going to leave whether the human being thanks it, whether the human being appreciates it, whether the human being goes and buys it the nicest, prettiest, most beautiful cushion you could ever think of. My mom is just as this chair is. She will always be there to give support whenever someone needs it, me in particular. I take advantage of my mother entirely too much, so this is my chance to say thank you, Jessica Harris, mother, sister, and my best friend, for doing everything you do. Just as you've always said to me, I love you infinity. Don't think of me too much.